99. Are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air. This is Sergeant Dan Meredith of Unit 99 at Headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, our tape recorder-equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. At the scene, we make the recordings which we provide for this program. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here is our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
The job of a police officer is your protection. The cases you hear on this radio program are real cases. The police are real, the victims and the criminals are real. We are glad to provide Unit 99 and Sergeant Meredith so that you will hear how the police of a great city work night and day for your protection. Make no mistake about it. There are no actors on these tapes. They are real from beginning to end. Now to Unit 99 and Sergeant Dan Meredith on duty.
Unit 57. 940, Unit 22, regarding a 415 near Carl's Drive-In at Sacramento Boulevard and Broadway. Check 57, KMA 907.
One of the motorcycle officers are having a little trouble at the drive-in, 39th and Broadway, Disturbance. Finally have a unit dispatched to them. We're only a few blocks away. Let's cover it and help out, too. We're at the drive-in. I think we're the first ones to come. Here's a young fella. Looks like he's pretty well beaten up, bloody. Let's get out and see what it's all about. What happened here?
I don't know.
Did you look across this
Some guy called me and I turned around and I got it.
These boys here with you?
No, my car's sitting up there. No, my car's sitting up there and the kid that's with me is up there.
And you don't know who hit you?
No, I don't.
Looks like it
happened. I want to find out. Yeah, it happened right here.
Blood all over the place here, and you don't know who struck you.
No, I don't.
Identify the person.
Somebody hit me in the eye and I couldn't see anything, and then they kept on hitting me. That's all I know. I'll tell you, I was asking about a girl named Bobby, and there was an Oldsmobile sitting here, I know, and I was parked here, and I walked up there, and he asked me what I was looking for her for, and I said I wanted to see him, and he said, she's my girl. And I said, what's wrong? And he said, well, you're in my way, and I want you to move. And I said, well, I asked him, I said, do you own the place? I said, I was just here, and I was asking this guy here about Bobby, and I said, I'm going. So that's all I know. Some guy said, hey, and I turned around, and he hit me in the eye, and I couldn't see nothing, and then kept on pounding me and knocked me down behind the car. That's all
Just
I know.
one fellow or several?
I don't know. There was the one guy. I know there was one guy that took a poke at me first, and then I heard some guys talking, or I don't know. I told him give me a fair chance, and all I know is they kept me on the ground and kept hitting me.
You say they. Do you know who it was?
I don't know. There was one guy, and I want a fair chance at him. And there was another guy, he kept saying, this is my beef.
Did they hit you with their fists?
I don't know what they was using.
How about getting this boy down to the hospital and have him checked out, huh?
Yeah, he's going to need some stitches in that eye.
Want to go to your own doctor, it's all right.
I haven't got a doctor. So
do you want to go to the emergency hospital and have that eye treated?
How much it cost me?
Won't cost you a thing.
Yeah, I suppose I better. But
it would be.
See, I had my nose broken before in a car accident.
Now, do you want to file charges against these fellows that hit you?
No, I just want a fair chance.
You get yourself more involved by taking it in your own hands.
I just want a fair chance for the guy to hit me, that's all.
You see what gets you by getting a fair chance.
Well, they didn't give me a fair chance.
Maybe the next time they won't give you a fair chance either.
Well, if they don't, then
in other words, we take it you don't want to prosecute, is that right?
No, I don't. I mean, next time maybe I'll have a fair chance. That's the way I look at it.
Taking the law into your own hands is an open invitation for trouble. This young man was wrong in his refusal to prosecute. He was given treatment at the police emergency hospital and sent on his way.
Unit 56. 940 regarding a possible 502 at 12th and K, King. Code 2. Check 56.
4th and K. We're at 12th and 13th. The officer up here beat man. He looks like he has somebody. Let's get out and see if we can be of any assistance. You got troubles here, Dan?
Yeah, a little bit. Just possible 502.
Here comes the traffic unit, McAdams and Bender.
This fella here was driving this car here, Walt, and he pulled up to this here stop sign down here. The light was red for him, and when he pulled up, the traffic was coming through east to west on K Street, and he backed up about 20, 30 feet. Then when the light changed in his favor, he didn't have any lights on at all, and when the light changed in his favor, he just dug out and spun clear around into the bus zone and pulled a hook. You can probably see all the skid marks down there where he burned on through, and then Teddy's limousine hazed him over here and blocked their path off when I hollered at him.
Okay.
These 4 boys in the car with him, I don't know, they've probably been drinking a little bit too. There might be something in the car. I pulled the keys out of the car, so hold them here so you can get a unit here.
You got the keys, Dan?
Yeah, right here.
What are you going to do, Max? Going to take him in for check?
Do you want to take these other 4 in, or what?
No, we'll just give this guy a sidewalk check right here and see what he can do. If he can complete it, fine, then we'll just tag him.
I'll give you a partner.
Get him going.
Where were you parked at? Just prior to
Sir, I was parked.
Well, I mean, how long have you been running without your lights?
Well, we was up at Stan's Drive-In. We had them turned off there. We were supposed to meet one of my friend's girlfriends down there, and then came out of there, and I thought we had lights on. As far as the headlights was concerned, I didn't think much about it. As far as burning out, I don't think I did. Of course, I mean, that's between you and the police department. There's not much I can do about that. A lot of car there sacrificed for a few drinks, I know that. I don't think that I was out of shape as far as the burning out was concerned, but the lights were out when I got here, and the officers stopped me, and we got out, and I'll admit the lights were out.
Just quietly while we're standing here, there's a crowd. Will you stand on one leg? Just not obviously doing it. Just quietly stand on one leg. Can you? Have you been drinking?
Yes, sir.
How much have you had?
3 or 4 minutes. We all graduated from college tonight.
Again, a little deal here of closing your eyes. We'll just stand here and just close your eyes.
And stand on my one foot?
No, just stand on both feet. Just
Close my eyes?
Put your feet together, though. I just classify him HPD, wouldn't you, Danny?
Yeah, he looks like he's going through it pretty good.
Well, I am. I'll tell you the truth, officers. Don't drink as a rule, but I've been going to school for 4 years.
But now you can see what
that's right. I'm way out of shape. I'll admit it.
Just before.
That's right. Now that it's all over and down with the cars here, and them fellas are there, and it's all over with, I'm wrong. I'll admit it. I'll definitely admit it.
We'll just go to citation 618 BC and HPD. No lights and had been drinking, Dan.
Okay.
This young man escaped with a citation for driving without lights, with a notation that he had been drinking. It was the officer's judgment that graduation exuberance was as much to blame for his conduct at the wheel as was liquor.
Unit 242. 940, Unit 2, at 23rd and N, Nora. QMA 907.
Unit 2 just put in a 940. They call for Unit 242, which is a juvenile officer. 2300 block on N Nellie. Let's take it in and see what it's about. Well, both the units are here, juvenile and the squad. Evidently inside. Let's get out. Yeah, the officers are already inside. All right, come in. Hello, Stockhill. Sergeant. What seems to be the trouble here? Well, this is the same old story. We've been out to this particular location numerous occasions, juvenile parties and things of that nature. Yes, I know personally I've warned this woman 3 times to
desist, but she keeps on. The kids uses a hand. It's not the first time. We were talking to the neighbor just now.
He's been home tonight.
We just come over to visit him. He was over here.
The first time these fellows have been here since the last time I spoke to you.
That if they saw us and they ducked on around the corner, 5 more.
There's 5 others besides these 4?
Yeah.
This one's a car thief, and this guy's, well, of course, he's numerous and sundry.
Oh, I know him.
Kid's been in for assault and battery.
We've had this boy here, too, and on
Franklin
There's 2 car
Boulevard.
thieves. They're both
stolen car here, too. When did we get you last? What was it for?
Last time I had any trouble, I was a traffic ticket on West Side.
No, we had you one night.
Oh, you in town?
Right here in town, yes.
2 weeks ago, if I might interrupt, there was a group of fellows in front of his house, and they attacked and assaulted 2 boys that were passing by. 2 boys coming home from... Don't give me that smirk, son. They admit they were in front of your home, and right after that, subsequently, one of the boys went out and stole a car. That was that high-speed chase that the sheriff's office had. One boy abandoned his car, lost his shoes, and tried to steal another car out of 54th and H and assaulted a man that came out to see what the boy was doing in the car.
What did we have you for when I talked with you?
I think it was burglary.
Burglary, that's right. That's about a year and a half ago.
I wouldn't join the Navy.
You joined the Navy.
Keeping out of trouble.
Weren't you in narcotics, too? Marijuana? Well, this is a fine group of teenagers in this one place here.
Very reputable. She's been told, I bet this is the 3rd time I've been in this place, Dan.
Oh, they're
No,
not.
this particular time they're not doing anything, but the neighbors claim that for the last week there's been a continuous strain of kids in here. For the last week, son.
When you guys come and told everybody not to be around here, we never did come up until he got out and we come over here to visit him.
Got out of where?
Well, he just got out as juvenile.
Who just got
We
out?
come over here to visit him.
Weren't you picked up 2 times in Stockton for stolen cars?
Once.
Stealing cars in Sacramento and picked up in Stockton.
Does he live here?
No, he lives down the street. He's been staying
He's
here.
her brother-in-law. He lives down 26. What have you guys been doing tonight?
Just talking.
Where did you come from before you came over here?
My house.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
16.
How old are you, son? 16? 15? You?
18.
18? 16? And you're the lady of the house here?
She lives on relief up there.
There...
Where's your husband now?
Where?
In service. Her husband's in service. Yeah. We've had numerous calls here on disturbing the peace, breaking windows, and her brother-in-law, he used to come over here and raise Cain, knocked out a couple of windows.
He's out, isn't he?
No, he's in for vagrancy now.
Oh, they bagged.
They vagged him. He's doing time in the county jail now.
I see that wall over there is kind of kicked out, too.
Well, I was over here one time, and there was a known narcotics addict outside. We ran him off. And, of course, he didn't know. I'm just passing by. What a grand group.
Estaggio, before you go and while we're outside here, what was your final on this case?
Well, Dan, this is just adding to the accumulation we've had at this particular address. Naturally, we have all the names of the parties involved. As far as I'm concerned, this lady's been warned for the last time, and I'll take it up with Captain Geshner to see if some punitive action can't be taken. Certainly, we've had too many complaints, and in this particular case, there has been no violation of the law. The neighbors are acted a little prematurely, probably to forestall any reoccurrence of the trouble they've had in the past. However, they were in violation of the curfew. Of course, we take that into effect, and I'm taking 2 of these boys home right now.
Here's evidence of the contention that about 10% of our juveniles account for about 90% of our juvenile offenses. As the officer remarked, it was a grand group, all with records. The juvenile division is doing its utmost to break up this and similar gangs.
Unit 5. 910 at 4th Avenue. Code 2. OK 5. Came in on 07.
Unit 5 got the call, but we're not too far away. We better cover in. Maybe we can get there first. Here we are, lights out. You run around the other side, I'll take the other. Let's go fast. Take that. There's a gate. There's another gate to the front. Let's go through here. The officers are on the other side. I believe somebody's at the front of the house. Look out. Hello. Did you see them at all?
No, I did. Come here, quick. We'll go back in the alley.
We went through there. Could you identify this person if you saw him?
I'm not sure. See, there's a girl that's been around here, and she wants this boy awful bad. She likes him an awful lot. They tried to her mother wanted him to marry her up at Reno, you know? And she's been trying to come around here. And I saw her here.
Well, just a minute now. Was it a male or female?
It's a female. Honest, I swear on a stack of Bibles.
It was a girl prowler.
Yeah, she was out here down at 21st Street. And when I rode down to Shasta to get a milkshake, I saw her and I didn't know whether to say hi or not. Then I came back here. When I rode in here, she was walking back there when she saw me. And then she kept looking around for this boy. And this boy that lives with us. And so she was looking back there. And then she went to some place and phoned and find out if he was here. And I just went to bed about 5 minutes ago. And I heard this tapping on the back window. And pretty soon the window opened. And somebody going psst, psst, like that. Hey, hey, psst.
You think it was a girl then?
I know it was.
Did you see her at the window?
No, I didn't see her, but I know she was around here. She's the only person to do it. I mean, nobody. Nobody'd open it and then start saying psst, psst,
You say
like that.
you think she went down the alley?
Down the alley. Honest, I say, hey, what do you want here?
And how old is she about?
Oh, approximately 20, 21.
How was she dressed when you seen her earlier this evening?
She had she had a dark dress with a duster, light overcoat, and dark shoes.
How big was she? How tall?
She's about my height, or about that much over. About that much.
I see. And she was walking.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we'll take a run around the block, Morse, to see if we can spot anything.
Yeah, we'll check the area.
If you see anything, too, let us know, will you?
Yeah, we got a boy in the car here that was coming down the street, but evidently he's not involved, so we'll...
Okay. Well, we've searched the neighborhood here for quite some time. I just heard Unit 5 go back into service, so I guess they didn't find anything either. Let's go 909.
Apparently the only larceny in the heart of this feminine prowler was aimed at the affections of the young man of the house. The offense of going psst, psst at a window doesn't sound too serious. Nevertheless, the units made a search of the neighborhood without success.
Unit 2. Investigate a man in a tree near 420 number 20 Street 2. Check. KMA 907.
Unit 2 just got an unusual call. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. A man in a tree, 400 block on 20th Street. Not too far away. Let's check it out and see actually what it is. The unit's up ahead here. Some lady coming up here. The two fellows back here probably the ones that they want to talk with. The officers are coming up.
You've been up in the tree?
Well, the next door neighbor told me I could go into his tree, and
Go up in his tree.
yeah, but I wasn't trespassing or anything like that. I wasn't trespassing or anything.
I haven't been with him for 2 years, and he bothers me.
You told me you weren't going to call the police. No,
I told you. I went. They're looking for you. I told you not to leave me alone. What'd you do last night? What do you do to me?
What does he do to you?
Well, he don't help me. He don't support my little girl.
I don't hurt her or harm her in no way. You told me you weren't going to.
What are you doing over there up in the tree? What do we
I was looking to see if he had another boyfriend over there. No, me and him were talking over. We were talking real nice. We weren't fighting or anything else.
Are you two divorced?
No, we're not.
Divorced, but we're separated for almost 2 years.
Well, geez, I was just talking to him. Well, sure, I got jealous when I saw him on the porch there, but me and him been talking to each other, and there's no trouble. We haven't been fighting or anything else.
Were you in the house?
No, I wasn't in the house at all. No,
He hasn't been around
I was in the next neighbor's yard here. The next neighbor here told me that I could
you could
climb the tree. When did he tell you that?
Huh?
When did he tell you that?
Earlier this evening. He gave me a ladder to so I could get up there. I can show you a ladder right now.
He aided you to climb the tree and spy on your wife. Is that the proposition?
Well, the deal is this. This man here brought his kid over for my wife to take care of, and I didn't know it, and I thought there was a boyfriend. That was all there was to it. There was no trouble.
Why didn't you go to the front door instead of climbing the tree?
No, this Corey's officer that said this man is jealous because I come over here to see my babies.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that. See.
Well,
yes, you did.
And I explained to him, I said, you quit that, and I said, probably your wife will go back to you.
Yeah, we were talking together.
Let him talk.
Yeah.
And I said, as long as you're on that, I said, she'll never go back to you. I said, why don't you get her job and prove to her different? He said,
you don't work, you don't give me no money.
Me and her, who's on the front porch.
Look, officer, I live on the next block up here. I was just spying on my wife from here.
Why? You can't see her from here.
Man, what would you do if you loved a woman and
well, after 2 years,
after 2 years, you ought to give up.
You should have made your bid one way or the other. It seemed to me like.
Man, there was no trouble. No.
Well, what do you do most of your spying after you had a little this?
I have no weapons, no nothing. There's no trouble here, man. I haven't been trying to hurt her or nobody else. You're not her boyfriend, no, but I thought you were in the first place. Ain't that right?
Happily married.
Yes. And haven't we been talking to each other? Out here, we were talking to each other when the police come up.
Let's get this thing settled here.
Man, I'm not trying to hurt nobody or nothing else.
Do you want to
go
stand over there?
Yes, I will. Sure.
Cooper, what are you and Hennessy going to do here?
Well, I think we'll take the gentleman there. He's had quite a bit to drink. I think we'll take him down and book him drunk.
This is another case in which alcohol apparently made the heart beat fonder. This man was held overnight and released.
This is Unit 99 in Sacramento, California. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Dan Meredith in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department. Unit 99 was directed by Tony Kester and came to you from Sacramento.
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, 908 coming in. End of tour.
Unit 99 has come to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.